He doesn't want your love, but he can't say goodbye. He's begging you to stay, but he can't tell you why. You finally made your move. Your hand is on the door. You know the rest is far. You've been this far before. Don't look back now. It's gonna see you crying. You'll turn around. It happens every time. That love will always break you down. Don't look back now. You pick your suitcase up. You hear him call your name. You give your soul to him. Things could be the same. Stop and close your eyes. You grab some memories. Think of better days. But that's all history. Yeah. Don't look back now. It's gonna see you crying. You turn around. It happens every time. That love will always break you down. Don't look back now. Don't look back now. You turn around. It happens every time. That love will always break you down. Don't look back now. Don't look back now. Don't look back now. Don't look back now. A great big Western howdy, buckaroos, and steer sheets of my YouTube channel, and a great big welcome to my karaoke concert show, episode 14. Excuse me for a minute, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, big Western howdy, buckaroos. I'm back. This is Steven Sheets on my YouTube channel, and a great big welcome to my 14th karaoke show. And today is June the 4th, Thursday, June 4th, 2026. And I hope everyone's having a good day today. And Mike Rowe's already here. And if you want to, Mike Rowe, you can come on up for a minute or so. First of all, let me make sure I'm going to send a link out on the chat so that way Bruce Harvey and Squirrels will like try to come on up too. Got some bad news, folks. I just got a call from a friend in Nashville, Tennessee. Hold on. Oh, no, I lost it. Hold on. Let me go to the messenger real quick. I just got a call from Roseanne. She's not feeling well. She's slowly dying. But all prayers need to be prayer for Roseanne. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day today. I've already sent a link out on the chat. So that way Bruce Harvey, Swirl, or maybe some other friends from Facebook would like to try to come on up. But for Roseanne. Just to make sure, I'm going to send a link out to a couple of messenger friends. I know I've already sent Bruce Harvey and Squirrel Swirl. All right. It's been a hot day out here in Pennsylvania. And it's going to get much hotter tomorrow with temps in the mid-90s. And we need to stay hydrated, stay in the shade, stay with water. Stay hydrated, stay in the shade, stay with water to cool you off. As a matter of fact, I think when I take off this red long sleeve shirt off, just give me a minute. There we go. I don't need this red long sleeve shirt. All right. Now, the first opening song that I've sung is called Don't Look Back Now by Brooks and Dunn. And Brooks and Dunn, they are the best guys of country music, and they've been singing and sending in awards.
Love you.
When are you coming over again?
Right next week.
All right. You got it. Bye. Love you. Just want to make sure that Bruce Harvey got a link to know that I'm on live. and to make sure our friend Mike Rowe from the Voice of the Mountains Country radio station notices I'm on live. There we go. Now, Brooks and Dunn are the best country music people that I've ever heard of on the radio. In fact, I've just made up my own liner featuring some of the great country music stars. As soon as I find it first. And Michael Rowe have sent us the new liners from Mark Chestnut. And you may not notice that there's a chipmunk on the radio on the liner from Alvin and the Chipmunks. I mean, his name is Alvin. But first of all, here are the two liners that I record. This one's featuring with Brooks and Dunn.
Hey folks, this is Kix Brooks.
I'm Ronnie Dunn.
And I'm Stephen Sheets. You've been listening to our friend Mike Rowe, Voice of the Mountains Country radio station from Rio Doso, New Mexico.
And are you ready to get back to some good old country two-stepping? Here we go. Hey folks, this is Kix Brooks.
I'm Ronnie Dunn.
And I'm Stephen Sheets. You've been listening to our friend Mike Rowe, Voice of the Mountains Country radio station from Rio Doso, New Mexico.
And are you ready to get back to some good old country two-stepping? Here we go.
Now that was a very good liner from me and Brooks and Dunn. Now this next artist on a liner by the name of Tim McGraw. But first of all, Squirrel Swirl and Buck Stanley, hello, and glitter waves to you both. And hopefully Bruce Harvey will be showing up, hopefully Bruce Harvey, Squirrel Swirl, or many friends around YouTube or Facebook like try to come on up and sing. But like I said, this next song that you're going to hear is by the name of Tim McGraw. And I made up a liner with Tim McGraw. Hey, y'all, I'm Stephen Sheets.
This is Tim McGraw.
And you've been listening to our friend Mike Rowe, Voice of the Mountains Country radio station from Rio Doso, New Mexico, every weekdays at 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Mountain Time Zone.
Are y'all ready to get back to some good old country two-stepping? Well, here we go.
So there you have it, Tim McGraw and me with the liner voices. Now, this liner may sound a little different though, and here's something that goes like this.
Don't touch that dial. Hi, this is Alvin of the Chipmunks, and you're listening to my kind of music.
Alvin, that's not your kind of music. It's country music. But now we have another liner by the name of Mark Chestnut.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut. Now, don't touch that dial, because you're fixing to hear all the hot country music you can handle, and they might even play one of mine.
So there you have it, 4 liners from me and Bruce Dunn and Tim McGraw and the Chipmunk liner, Alvin. But Alvin and the Chipmunks are familiar, and sometimes they may be a little bit funny, though. Anyway, while we wait for some great, we're going to enjoy some of the great country, some of the great karaoke music. And the first one I'm going to be doing right now But the first one we're going to be listening to is by Mike Rowe from the Voice of the Mountains Country radio station with his tune called Travel on the Road.
say, what can I do? Didn't want it this way. Haven't eaten in a day. I don't know where I'm gonna stay. Driving on down this old highway. Driving on down this old highway.
So there you have it, Mike Rove on the Voice of the Mountains Country Radio Station with his tune called Travel On Down the Road. And it was the first song that he ever did was in 1963. And you know what? That song from Mike Rove just gives me an idea. Maybe I should create maybe I should do a duet with that song. But it might take a lot of practice to learn that song. And but it might take some time about it. Anyway, now I'm gonna do some more of my great country classic tunes here. And I'm gonna be doing a little bit of Tracy Lawrence's. Or actually, I'm going to slow things down first of all with a classic tune from the Willie Nelson Outlaw of Country Music. And his tune is called You Don't Know Me. You give your hand to me, then you say hello. I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so that anyone can tell. Dreams of you at night, but you don't know me. No, you don't know the one. Dreams of you at night. Wants to kiss you. Wants to hold you tight. To you, I'm just a friend. That's all I've ever been. But you don't know me. You don't know me. I never knew the art of making love. Though my heart aches with love for you. Break the sky. I let my chance go by. Chance you might have loved me too. You give your hand to me, then you say goodbye. I walk away. I'm a lucky guy. You never know. Loves you so. No, you don't know me. I never knew the art of making love. Oh, my heart is with love for you. Frankenstein, I let my chance go on. Chance you might have loved me too. Give your hand to me. And then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away. I'm a lucky guy. You never know one who loves you so. No, you don't know me. You don't know me. They have it. The classic, the first time that Willie Nelson ever did this song, it's called You Don't Know Me. And that was the first time when Willie Nelson ever wrote this song before. And now we're going to hear another song from Mike Rowe, the one that he requested onto my StreamYard. With this tune, it's called I Got Lovin' on You.
I've got loving on my mind, and I'm going out tonight. If you think I'm happy, you're right. I've got loving on my mind. Oh, my heart is racing from the thoughts and expectations. I'm as happy as can be. I know love's waiting on me. I've got loving on my mind, and I'm going out tonight. If you think I'm happy, you're right. I've got loving on my mind. Long I've been thinking about the music and the drinking. I'm as happy as can be. I know love's waiting on me. I've got loving on my mind, and I'm going out tonight. If you think I'm happy, you're right. I've got loving on my mind. If you think I'm happy, you're right. I've got loving on my mind.
Well, there you have it. Mike Rowe, the Voice of the Mountains country radio host, with a tune called I've Got Lovin' on My Mind. And that was the other song that was released, I think, maybe in the 1970s or some other year like that. And yeah, it was the first time when it was the second time when Mike Rowe makes his first guest appearance, made his guest appearance on my Karaoke Concert show, which was episode 13. And it was the first time he did show up again on my 13 karaoke show. All right. And you're welcome, Mike Rowe, for letting me play your tunes. And make sure you folks catch the Voice of the Mountains country radio station at 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Mountain Time Zone from Ruidoso, New Mexico. Now I think I got it. All right. And now I'm gonna kick it up a little bit here with George Jones' classic tune of all time. I'm going to kick it up a little bit here with the. I'm going to kick it up a little bit with the classic tune that was on the Voice of the Mountains Country radio station a couple days ago. But someday I might have to find myself a fiddle, like the legendary Charlie Daniels and the Charlie Daniels Band. First of all, let me turn on my Star Wars blue light. Now, the reason I'm not using my desk light, I'm using this, the Star Wars light. Now, like I said, I'm going to kick it up a little bit here. But it's not nighttime yet. But soon it will. Now I'm going to kick it up a little bit here with a Charlie Daniels classic tune of all time. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in the bind because he's way behind. He's willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on the fiddle and playing it hot, and the devil jumped up on a heap of stuff and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take it there, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold to get your soul think I'm better than you." Boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're going to admit I'm the best that's ever been." Johnny roused up your bow and play your fiddle hard. Comes out for Lucy, Georgia, and the devil gives the cards. If you win, you get the shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil gets your soul. Devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show," and fire blew from his fingertips. He rousing up his bow, and he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hit. And the band of demons joined in and sounded something like this. When the devil's finished, Johnny said, "Well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done. Fire on the mountain, run, boys, run." The devil's in the house with the rising sun. Singing the best they're picking out, though. Grain that you don't bite, no child, no. The devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat, and he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, "Devil, just call back if you ever want to try it again. As I told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best it's ever been." He played "Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run." The devil's in the house of the rising sun. Singing the best that picking out though. Grain, don't bite, no child, no. That's right. That's right. Tribute to the legendary Charlie Daniels. And Charlie Daniels was a very good singer and a fiddle player. And he was a very good country music star of all time. Now, Has anyone ever heard the movie of the 1986 film An American Tale? Well, here's a little song that I'm gonna play for you while we wait for some music for maybe Squirrel's World, or Bruce Harvey would like to try to come on up and sing us a song, and or maybe some new Facebook friends or YouTube friends if they would like to try and come on up. Anyway, the movie was called from 1986, An American Tale. And there was a singer named Linda Ronstadt who duets with a man named James Ingram. Now, James Ingram is the first man who does a duet with Linda Ronstadt for this one. So I took over for the real singer named James Ingram. And one of the best tunes that they ever did, and I'm about to play for you while I wait for some guest stars so I try to come on up. It's Linda Ronstadt with me, entitled Somewhere Out There.
Somewhere out there, beneath the pale moonlight, someone's thinking of me and loving me tonight.
Somewhere out there, someone saying a prayer that we'll find one another in that big somewhere out there. And even though I know how very far apart we are, it helps to think we might be wishing on the same bright star.
And when the night wind starts to sing a lonesome lullaby, it helps to think we're sleeping underneath the same big sky.
Somewhere out there, if love can see us through, then we'll be together somewhere out there, out where dreams come true. And even though I know how very far apart we are, it helps to think we might be wishing on the same bright star.
And when the night wind starts to sing a lonesome lullaby, it helps to think we're sleeping underneath the same big sky.
Somewhere out there,
If love can see us,
love can see us through,
we'll be
together somewhere out there, out where dreams come true. So there you have it. Me with Linda Ronstadt with a song entitled Somewhere Out There. Now, That was the first song from the 1986 film An American Tale. You see, it was the first film that took place in New York City, the first film of An American Tale. There was a little mouse named Fievel, and Fievel is a tiny mouse who lives alone in a new country and leads the fight against the ferocious felines. They are the cats. And that's why, but the credits part of the song, that's when Linda Ronstadt and James Ingram do this song. And until Linda Ronstadt do a little country music with a classic Terry Clark hit song called Poor, Poor, Pitiful Me. And it was the first time I ever heard that Linda Ronstadt, who did do a little country music. Now, I'm gonna take you back. Hold on, let me find some other music here on my computer here before I even put him on. While we wait for some music, for some other great guest stars come on up. And yes, it was the first time when Fievel from The American Tale takes a trip to New York City. And it was the first time I ever seen the movie of An American Tale. Especially I like in American Tale, Fievel Goes West. When Fievel becomes a new sheriff. And it'd be up to the new sheriff to put a stop to the cats. But then there was the black spider in that film. Until the part when Fievel, as the new sheriff, who sprays perfume on that spider. And it was like, I'm in pain. And that part from that cowboy spider was hilarious. I'll tell you that right now. Now, we got some 3 songs I want to play from the album called The Looney West, where the Looney Tune characters have joined up with some great country music performers. And the first one that you're going to be hearing by the man named Michael Martin Murphey. And he joins up with some great Looney Tune characters for this song that you're going to hear. And this tune here is called Cowboy Logic.
I say, when it comes to smarts, there's an unsung hero. Well, that's just because he don't say much. Sing the story, Michael.
There's a great American hero we all look up to. When the times are hard and chips are down, he knows just what to do. Now a cowboy's got a set of rules that he lives by day to day. And if you ask for his advice, he'll more than likely say,
if it's a fence, mend it. If it's a dollar bill, spend it.
Or it burns a hole down in them jeans.
If it's a load, truck it. If it's a punch, yikes, duck it.
If she's a lady, treat her like a queen. That's cowboy logic. Every cowboy's got it. It's in the way he lives his life and the songs he sings. That's cowboy logic. Every cowboy's got it. He's got a simple solution for just about anything.
For instance, if it's a job, do it. Put your back into it.
'Cause a little bit of dirt's gonna wash off in the rain.
If it's a varmint, ride it. If it hurts, you hide it.
Dust yourself off, get back on again. That's cowboy logic. Every cowboy's got it. It's in the way he every cowboy's got it. He's got a simple solution for just about anything. An old cowboy and a young buckaroo were working, riding fence. The old hand was testing the kid on his skills and his common sense. He said,
Son, I say, son, if you see three men in a pickup dressed alike from boots to head, could you tell which one was a real cowboy just from where he sat?
Well, the kid scratched his head a while and then he said,
There just ain't no way to know.
The old hand grinned and then he said,
Son, you still got a ways to go. The real cowboy's the one in the middle. Now, he ain't there by faith. 'Cause first, I say, he don't have to drive. And then, he don't have to mess with the gate.
That's cowboy life. Every cowboy's got it. It's in the way he lives his life and the songs he sings. That's cowboy life. Every cowboy's got it. He's got a simple solution for just about anything. He's got a simple solution for just about anything.
Say, son, that's some mighty fine cogitating. Logic, that is.
There you have it. The first time when Michael Martin Murphey joins up with the Looney Tunes characters on that album, it's called The Looney West, and the song was called Cowboy Logic. But in the video version of Cowboy Logic, where Michael Martin Murphey is alone, and some of the cowboys are lip-syncing the parts where Michael Murphy was telling about. Like the one guy while working at the fence, it was like, if it's a fence, mend it. And then the other two cowboys, if it's a dollar bill, spend it. And the third one, and the fourth one, while looking at the cattle, if it's a load, truck it. If it's a punch, dug it. Now, let's see. All right, just give me another couple minutes here while I'm trying to think here. All right. So I had this one, copy, right? And then there. Now, Mike Rowe, who always do the host of Voice of Mountains Country radio station, and but I did make up a little thing here on something I wish I could do my own radio station. It's called Stephen Sheets' Karaoke Radio Show, and I've been karaokeing around the entire United States, like from Maryland to here, Pennsylvania, and there was some couple of good karaoke places I went, like the Fisherman's Catch, American Legion, Susquehanna Inn, Old School Tavern, American Legion in Aberdeen, American Legion in Havre de Grace, and American Legion somewhere else. And here in Pennsylvania, I went to El Rancho and the Stadium Club and the Japanese Steakhouse. So I went like 8 karaoke places around the United States. Now, before I get back to some more, before we get back to some more of my great singing here, I do want to show you the picture of one place that I went when there was a rodeo going on. This place that I went, it's at the farm show on January 9th, 2027, where I see the Harrisburg Extreme Bull Riders. No, but that's coming up next year. Bull Riders, called Harrisburg Extreme Bull Riding. And it'll be a fun time watching the rodeo for the cowboy. All right, just give me a moment here. All right. While we wait for some other guest stars, I'm gonna play this next song. I'm gonna play, and there's a band called Rednecks, and I hope you all gonna get ready to do a little do-si-do with this tune here I'm about to play. It's called Cotton Eye Joe. That I met for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That I met for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That I met for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That I met for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I met for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That I met for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I met for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That I met for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I met for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That I met for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That I met for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? There you have it. The first time I ever sung one of the Redneck classic tune called Cotton Eye Joe. And I never heard of this song before, but I sung it. And I even recorded that on my album. And like I said, I did one of these days. I want to find myself a radio station so I can do my own show. I call it Steven Sheets Karaoke Radio Show. And I even made this logo. And now before we play some more of the Looney Tune West album songs, I'm gonna try a little Tracy Lawrence's classic tune here. And this tune classic called that I'm about to sing for you. Uh-oh, I think I lost it. There it is. Now, this next tune that I'm about to play for you with this next song, and one of the classic Tracy Lawrence's, excuse me. Sorry about that, folks. But anyway, I'm gonna kick it up a little bit with Tracy Lawrence's #1 classic tune. It's called "Time Marches On," while we wait for some guest performers. Sister cries out from her baby bed. Brother runs in, feathers on his head. Mama's in her room, learning how to sew. Daddy's drinking beer, listening to the radio. Hank Williams sings for Elijah and Dear John. And time marches on. Time marches on. Sisters using roots, wearing glitz and soap. Brother's wearing beans and he smokes a lot of dope. Mama is depressed, barely makes a sound. Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. Bob Dylan sings like a rolling stone. And time marches on. Time marches on. South moves north, north moves south. A star is born, a star burns out. The only thing that stays the same is everything changes, everything changes. Sister calls herself a sexy grandma. Brother's on a diet for high cholesterol. Mama's out of touch with reality. Daddy's in the ground beneath the maple tree as the angels sing an old Hank Williams song. And time marches on. 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 There you have it. Tracy Lawrence's classic hit tune called Time Marches On. And now we're gonna continue playing with some of the great songs from Looney West. And the next song you're gonna be playing is by Roy Rogers with Gene Rex and the Looney Tunes characters. And the song that you're gonna be hearing is called "The Last of the Silver Screen Cowboys."
The last of the silver screen cowboys, the last of a fast dying breed. White hats and guitars, campfires and bright stars. 1 horsepower was all we would need. The last of the silver screen cowboys, standing tall for what he believes is right. Don't push him around, 'cause more than one villain's found that he don't back down from a fight.
Roy and Twigger, we love you.
And Hoppy, we saved up our dime
for the Saturday double features, and we sat through both movies 2 times.
Gene, Lash, and Rex were our heroes.
And we knew a good Woody win in the end.
If we could just turn back the pages, ride those old trails once again.
The last of the silver screen cowboys.
Yeah, Dad, back when movies were just too good to miss.
Oh, we loved little babies, treated women like ladies.
Yeah, but Dad, it was only old Coco, your horse, that you ever kissed.
Then the time slipped away before we knew it. And you little wranglers put up your play guns and your toys.
But Roy, memories don't die, and we're still riding high. We're the last of the silver screen cowboys.
Yes,
We're the last of the silver screen cowboys. Bye, Roy. Toodaloo, Trigger.
Bye-bye, Hoppy and Lash.
So long, Gene. So long, Rex.
So long, trailblazers. Happy trails.
So long, Twigger.
There you have it. The next song from the Looney West featuring Gene Lash and Rex, and even Roy Rogers, the Legend of Cowboys, with the Looney Tunes characters, and their hit was called "The Last of the Silver Screen Cowboys." And now, I'm going to kick it up a little bit here with this song from Clint Black, and the tune that you're going to hear, it's called "Better Man." What did you say when it's over? Don't know if I missed anything at all. One day we're rolling in the clover. Next thing you know, we take the fall. Still I think about the years that I first met you, and the way you lied without you. I don't know if words can still upset you, but I just gotta make it I know I'm leaving
a better man.
No, thank you for I'm leaving a better man. It's always knew I could hold you, but I never wanted to. It's like I'm on nothing around your mom told you. It's still I'm on me, but I'm leaving you a better man. No way. Thank you for and I'm leaving you a better man. And I'm leaving you a better man. No way. Thank you for I'm leaving you a better man. Yes, I'm leaving you a better man. There you have it. Clint Black's classic tune called Better Man. And excuse me for a minute. I'm going to turn on the light here in my room. There we go. All right. Let's see what other karaoke song am I going to do here. I think you're going to love this classic tune from the karaoke version of Brooks and Dunn's classic hit song called Red Dirt Road. But first of all, all right. Now, let me explain to you about the song Red Dirt Road. You see, Brooks and Dunn, who wrote this song, and then drives in a GTO around the Red Dirt Road. And then at the end, Kix Brooks was the driver of his GTO car. And it was the first time I ever heard this song, but I'm going to sing it anyway with this classic song from Brooks and Dunn, since they've been won many awards. And the tune that you're going to hear, it's called Red Dirt Road. I was raised on the Route 3, out past where the light top begins. We walk to church on Sunday morning, it's barefoot back to Johnson. That's where I first saw Mary, on that riverside with it like Mary. That summer I tried the corner in my soul. It's where I drank my where I found where I made my first song. I come to know it's why they call me and Red Dirt Road.
on Saturday. And I've been in the night, lying by the moonlight, on the ground for the future night. Oh, down the red dirt road. It's where I find my where I found Jesus, where I let my Lord, I can only go on. I know the path for the sinners and for the happiness on earth. I come to know it's my home. That red dirt road. I've been out in the world, I can't back. I lost her. Oh my God, it's back. I've been home tonight, feels like I've been on a long, long train. It's where I take my country, it's where I found love, where I lay my head down, I'm going on. I learned the path to live on. I come to know it's my home, that red dirt road. It's power. I come to know it's my home, of that red dirt road.
There you have it. Brooks and Dunn's karaoke version of Red Dirt Road. Can you really play that guitar? Yeah, but I might have to learn the keys of this thing. And but learning the keys on this instrument, Mike Rowe, is hard to do. But I might have to find an invention that might helps me to learn how to play the keys right. Okay, yeah, but Mike Rowe, this guitar here that I've got here is black, and the model is B21. B21 is the first guitar that I've got for my birthday, and it was the first time I ever got this guitar. But it takes a lot of practice to play in this guitar. Now I'm going to slow things down a little bit with a Keith Widley song. But we have a special guest background that's going to be joining me. The legendary country music star named Earl Thomas. And he and I are going to do a duet number here that you're going to hear. It's called Brotherly Love. We share the same last name and the same color eyes.
But we fall like tigers over that old red vine. I'm batting first and you can't use my phone. Take long until birthday comes. But we look out for each other with brotherly love. There's a fire that brothers know, and it gets stronger as we go. If the green falling, I will never lead you closer to land. They share the same last name and the same color eye. But they fight like tigers over one old red vine. But they got something special. It's brotherly love. It's brotherly love. There you have it. Keith Wiley, the karaoke version featuring Earl Thomas. And their song was called Brotherly Love. And I've heard that Mike Rowe have been playing the bass and guitar since he was 6 years old. And very interesting about that, Mike Rowe. And now, while we wait for some musical performances like try to come on up, I'm going to kick it up a little bit here with another Brooks and Dunn karaoke version, and one of the best songs they ever did from their new current album called Hillbilly Deluxe. Now, Hillbilly Deluxe is another great album for Brooks and Dunn, and it's also the name of the song. But this song we're about to do from their current album called Hillbilly Deluxe, with a classic hit, Play Something Country. Yes, we flew through the door like TNT, put her hand on the hip horn and fingered at me. Said I'm a whiskey drinking cowboy taking hammer and time. I can't keep salad and country line. I'm a full-blown king, looking for honey. I woo the ball. Yeah, the break, I see something in here, something on the street. I pay my rent, I pay my money. Ah, ooh, oh, play something country. Ah, ooh, play something country. Light up the band, play the beat, don't get Look on mine, I know I'll break down the road. It's kind of funky. Crank up the thing and play the steel guitar. Get up and rock this hard. It's like a something on the floor. It's nothing. Now play something funky.
There you have it. Brooks and Dunn's classic hit karaoke version of Play Something Country. And it was the first time when Brooks and Dunn ever did this song before. And that current album they did was called Hillbilly Deluxe. All right. Now I'm going to slow things down a little bit here with another Tracy Lawrence's classic hit. First of all, let me find the lyrics of it. All right, got the lyrics of it. Now I'm going to slow things down a little bit here with another Tracy Lawrence's classic hit and the current album too. And the best song that he did was released, I forgot what year when Tracy Lawrence did this song, but he did this song from the year of 1993. And his current album that I'm going to be singing and the song, it's by Tracy Lawrence himself. It's called Alibis. She knows every move that a man could make. She knows every trick in the book. She knows how to give. She knows how to take. So many times she's been taken a fool by those alibis and lying eyes and all the best lies more. Oh, she's heard them all. She's been cheated on and pushed around and left alone. Lord knows what I put her through. Or you can bet every move can be made. She knows how to make one on you. Thank you for coming, Mike Rowe. She once thought that love wasn't just a game. Her feelings what came from the heart. One day I gave her a wedding ring. One night I tore all those feelings apart.
with my alibis and lying eyes and all of this my fault, so she's heard them all. She's been cheated on and pushed around and left alone. Lord knows what I put her through. Or you can bet and be paid. Knows how to make her own alibis and lying eyes and all of this. My sport, so she's heard them all. She's been cheated on and pushed around and left alone. Lord knows what I put her through. Or you can bet and be made. She knows how to make one on you.
There you have it. Tracy Lawrence's current hit from 1993, which is entitled Alibis. And have a good night to you too, Michael Rowe. And hopefully I'll be catching you tomorrow for your Voice of the Mountains Country radio station from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Eastern and Mountain Time Zone from Ruidoso, New Mexico. Let me make sure I send the link out on the chat one more time. There it is. There it is. That's the link on the chat. So if any musical people like Bruce Harvey, Squirrel Swirl, or from any other YouTube people across the world from Facebook would like to try and come on up and sing me a song or two before this live stream is over. Now, this first song from the Looney West that you're going to hear while we wait for some guest stars is When Bugs Bunny, featuring another great country music singer. And the first one that you're going to hear, it's called Back in the Saddle. Here's Bugs Bunny and the other guest star.
Yeah, what's up, Doc? Say, those are some mighty fancy chaps you're sporting.
Well, Bugs, you know, I love to sing about cowboys, but more than that, I love being a cowboy. And there's nothing like being back in that old saddle again.
Well, what are you waiting for, partner? Let's saddle up.
I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly Jensen weed. I'm back in the saddle again. Take it, Bud.
Riding the range once more, a-toting my old 44, where you sleep out every night and the only law is right. Back in the saddle again.
Whoopie-tie-I-O, a-rockin' to and fro, back in the saddle again.
Whoopie-tie-yay, I go my way.
We're back in the saddle
again. Maybe we should have made that left turn at Albuquerque.
Sing it, Bud.
Whoopie-tie-yo, rockin' to and fro, back in the saddle again.
Whoopie-tie-yay, I'm going my way. We're
back in the saddle again. Back in the saddle again. Well, Hoib, I think we done Gene and the boys proud.
I think you're right, Bugs.
There you have it. The next song from Looney West is called Back in the Saddle Again. And now, I'm going to kick things up with a Tracy Lawrence's classic tune of all time. This one here is called Lessons Learned. Wait a minute. This ain't no lessons learned. That's the wrong song. This is better. Ah, there we go. Now it's the right song. Here's one right here. I was 10 years old the day I got caught. Sometimes for a candy that I never bought. I hung my head and I faced the wall. Daddy showed me wrong and right. He said it hurt me because you make something that you just don't do. And you say it, get through. And I can stay hide. Oh, lessons learned and they sure are deep. They don't go away and they don't come cheap. Oh, there's no way around it. This world turns. All lessons learned. Granddaddy was a man I loved. Taught me my first fall in love. Even taught me how to drive his truck. Circle in that old town square. Spoke alive with a slow southern drawl. I never heard it cause I knew it all. But I sure listened when I got the call. And he's no longer there. Oh, lessons learned and they sure run deep. They don't go away and they don't come cheap. Oh, there's no way around it. This world turns. All lessons learned. Whoa, lessons learned and they sure run deep. They don't go away and they don't come cheap. Oh, there's no way around it. This world turns. All lessons learned. So there you have it. Tracy Lawrence's new classic song from the current album, Lessons Learned. Now, apparently, no other guest stars will lunch try and come on up. Apparently, everyone's getting in my way. Now we got another great song from the album of Looney West. And one such Looney Tune character was by Longhorn Legion, and Foghorn Leghorn. And he's going to do a little song for you while we wait for some of the guest stars try and come on up. Here's the old Chisholm Trail.
I remember my grandpappy. Old Bullhorn Leghorn used to tell me about the time he drove cattle out west. The stories he would tell about life on the old Chisholm Trail. Come along, son, listen to my tale, and I'll tell you my troubles on the old Chisholm Trail. Tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. With my foot in the stirrup, my hand on the horn, I'm the best dang cowboy ever was born. Tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, I said tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. On a $10 horse and a $40 saddle, I'm going down to Texas punching longhorn cattle. Tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, I said tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. I woke up one morning on the old Chisholm Trail with a rope in my hand and a cow by the tail. Tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, I said tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. Tarnation, I don't know how my grandpappy put up with all this mooing. Don't you boys ever give it a rest? Last night on guard, the leader broke the ranks, hit my horse down the stirrups, and I spurred him in the flanks. Tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. It's cloudy in the west and it looks like rain, but my dang old slick is in the wagon. What a pain! Tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, I said tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. My horse throwed me off in a creek called Mud. My horse throwed me off and I landed with a thud. Tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, I said tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. Last time I saw him, he was running across a level, kicking up his heels and running like the devil. Tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, I said tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. Old Grandpappy used to say, a horse has got to do what a horse has got to do. I went to the boss to draw my road. Boss had me figured $9 in the hole. Sing it, tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. So me and that boss man had a little spat. Smacked him in the face with a 10-gallon hat. Sing a tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, sing a tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. Boss man says, son, I'll fire you. Not only you, but the whole dang crew. Sing a tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. Well, I sell my horse and I sell my saddle. Let somebody else punch longhorn cattle. Sing a tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yi, yippee-yay, sing a tie-yi, yippee, yippee-yay. And that's the story of the old Chisholm Trail. Now, of course, old Bullhorn retired to the barnyard. After all, that's where a rooster belongs. That is.
There you have it. The cartoon character of Longhorn Leghorn with a song called The Old Chisholm Trails. Now, Allison Krauss and Union Station do their version of When You Say Nothing at All. But Keith Whiteley, who did his version of this song. And I'm going to do his version of When You Say Nothing at All, since none of the guest stars will be showing up today. It's amazing how you keep right to my heart. Without saying a word, you light up the dark. As I may, I couldn't what I hear, what you don't say. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. I'll turn up your hand since you get wherever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people talking about but when you hold near me, you'll try out the crowd. East to the west, there could never find what's deep to say between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. The truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you can keep safe wherever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you can wherever I fall. Yeah, you say it best when you say nothing at all. There you have it, Keith Wiley's version of When You Say Nothing at All. And look who's here in the chat for the first time. It's the 6XD Rip. 6XD is good to see you. Welcome aboard. And that's right, a cowboy call. And all right. Now, I think I'm going to slow things down also a little bit. Now, let me see if I can find another Keith Winley song I want to do here. He's your brother from another murder. I don't believe this. But anyway, now I'm going to slow things down a little bit with a Keith Winley's another classic tune. Since we have some heavy downpours and thunderstorm on the weekend and a little bit of damaging winds. But we'll be all right. I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder. And is it any wonder lightning strikes me? I fought with the devil, got down on his level, but I never he gave up on. I know I could stop bad weather. I'm sure to find oh, I think sacrifice my brother, crucify my love, do it all for me. I'm no stranger to the rain. That what I'm now, I don't find my name now. Turn people, I'll even come out. One of these ground, and the night is I'm no stranger to the rain. There'll always be tomorrow. I'll take you all with. I'll put this cloud behind me. That's how the man is dying. By the wind and dancing to it. Oh, oh, I'm no stranger to the way. I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of the fences, underlying eyes. But I'll put this cloud behind me. And I'll the man behind me. By the wind and dance. Strangers. Oh, oh, I'm no stranger to the rain. There you have it. Keith Wiley's classic song called I'm No Stranger to the Rain. And now I'm still going to slow things down a little bit with a George Strait's classic tune. But first of all, before I do George Strait here, before I do George Strait, I got a Tracy Burns classic tune I want to do here. I'm going to slow things down a little bit with this tune here. It's called Keeper of the Stars. It was no accident, me finding you. Someone had handed it long before we ever knew. Now I just can't feel it. You're in my life. Heaven's smiling down on me as I look at you tonight. I tip my hand to the keeper of the stars. Sure
just do it. Join these two hearts. I'll never when I hold you in my arms. I've got all I'll ever need. Thanks to the keeper of the stars. Soft moonlight on your face. Oh, how you shine. It takes my breath away just to look into your eyes. I don't deserve a treasure like there really are no words. Show my gratitude. So I take my hand to the keeper of the stars. He sure knew what he was doing. Join these two hearts. I won't everything when I hold you in my arms. I've got all I'll ever need. Thanks to the of the stars. It was no accident, me finding you. Someone had handed it long before we ever knew. They have it. Tracy Lawrence, classic hit tune called Keeper of the Stars. They have it. Tracy Burns' classic hit called Keeper of the Stars. And Squirrelsworth is right about me. I'm a fine young man, a great singer. And now, I'm going to do a little song here from the movie of 1992, the Warner Brothers film. Don't you mean we do great together? Now I'm gonna do a classic song from Pure Country movie. It was released in 1992, and such as this song I'm gonna do here. It's called When did you stop loving me? How long have I been fond memories. I for my own. Tell me when did you stop calling me? Was it that night that you stayed out until dawn? You know that night has haunted me for so long. But your love already cold. Tell me please, I've gotta know, darling, when did you stop calling me? There was a time when you worshiped where I stood. Never knows, I think that if I could tell it ain't me you're thinking of. Tell me when did you stop calling me? Darling, did you stop loving me?
Well, there you have it. George Strait's classic hit from 1992 film, When Do You Stop Loving Me? Yeah, I know why. No, I don't know why no other guest stars might try and come on out. I got a new single I want to try here. It's by Justin Moore.
And the song is called If Heaven Was So Far Away.
Every day I drive to work across Flint River Bridge, 100 yards from the spot where me and Grandpa fished. There's a piece of hillbilly fruit stand on the side of Sawmill Road. He'd be there peeling peaches if it was 20 years ago. And what I wouldn't give ride around in that old truck with him.
Heaven was so far away. Pack up the kids and go for the day.
There, Grandpa, find the way he called.
Find my long lost cousin John, the one with less back can be a nun.
Show him a picture of his daughter now.
She's a doctor and he'd be proud.
Tell him we'll be back in a couple of days.
In the rear view mirror, we all watching away.
Yeah, losing them wouldn't be so hard to take. If heaven was so far away. I hooked all three of those girls we lost from the class that time. Now find that bird dog boat, taking one more time. I asked him why he took those pills back in '53. And just to see back in me and Bobby McGee. Said on the cloud and visit for a while. And it do me good just to see them smile. Heaven wasn't so far away. I got the kids to go for the day. To their grandpa, watch them laugh at the way he talk. Find my long lost cousin John, the one we live back in Vietnam. Show him a picture of his daughter now. She's a doctor and he'd be proud. Tell him we'll be back in a couple of days. In the rearview mirror, we'd all watch away. Yeah, losing them wouldn't be so hard to take. If heaven wasn't so far, if heaven wasn't so far, heaven wasn't so far away. So far away. So far away.
There you have it. Justin Moore's If Heaven Wasn't So Far Away. Now I think it's time for one last song. The closing number, since none of their other guest stars won't come on up. But the last song that you're going to be hearing for the night is from the Looney West. The last track of the song, it's called Happy Trails.
Well, you guys and gals, it looks like we're getting close to the end of our trail ride. It sure has been fun, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a blast.
Well, come on, everybody. Let's gather around the campfire for one more song.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Sure, partner. I think I can do one more. Where's me 10-gallon hat?
Okay, I say okay, everybody. It's Happy Trails time. So step lively, get happy, that is.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together?
Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather.
Happy trails to you until we meet again.
Some trails are happy, while others are blue. It's the way you ride that trail that it counts. Here's a happy one for you.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds that we're together?
Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather.
Happy trails to you
until we meet again.
Thank you, Porky Pig.
Who cares about the clouds if we're together? You just sing a song and you bring a sunny weather.
Happy trails to you
until we meet
again. That's all, folks.
That's right, Porky Pig. That's all, folks. And that was the last song from the Looney West album. It's called Happy Trails. Now, Looney West is the first comedy album featuring some great country music singers. And I might be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Hopefully we'll have some guest performers who'd like to come on up. And I know some of y'all are a little bit busy right now. But tomorrow, I might be live on my 15th karaoke concert show. And that'll be on Friday, June 5th. Anyway, YouTube people, if you haven't checked my YouTube channel out, check it out. Hit that like button and a subscribe button, and please smash that notification bell and send me comments about my videos. Facebook friends, if you haven't checked my Facebook out, check it out. Hit that like button and the following button and the notification bell. Anyway, this will conclude my 14th karaoke concert show. Thank you for watching. I do want to thank the people on the chat here. First of all, by the name of Mike Rowe, then Squirrel Swirl, Buck Stanley, and of course that DIXD. I don't know who that is, Squirrel Swirl, but he's your brother, all right. But I might be using Restream. I might have to use Restream to do my 15th karaoke concert show. And first of all, I'm going to make it a little bit different with the neon sign of karaoke show. And but hopefully you'll be here with me for my 15th karaoke concert show. T. It's T for short, all right? But anyway, thank you for watching my 14th karaoke concert. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow for my 15th karaoke show at 7 p.m. Eastern Time Zone using Restream. But Restream can only invite up to 6 people. And for StreamYard, only invites about 6 people as well. You see, it says here, I can only have up to 6 people. And, but hopefully I'll be back tomorrow for my 15th karaoke concert show. And, hopefully we're going to have some friends from YouTube and Facebook would like to try and come on up. A Trib family. Like myself, chosen family. That's true. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all down the trail.